Hello students, in this video I am going to talk about the charging and discharging of a capacitor through a resistor. Okay, charging and discharging of capacitor through resistor R. Okay, so first of all let's draw its circuit. So the circuit consists of a capacitor with the capacitance C and a resistor with resistance R. Okay, and this is connected to a battery of EMF E. Okay, now what happens is this is then connected with the switch. Here it is a switch here. Okay, so first of all let's see about the charging of capacitor. Charging of capacitor. So charging of capacitor will occur when as soon as the K is switched on, okay, the capacitor gets charged gradually. Okay, and at any instant t, let's suppose there is a charge Q on the capacitor and there is a current I on that. Current is flowing in this circuit, that is I. So potential difference across V across C will be equal to V is equal to Q over C, and potential difference across R, this is potential difference across C, potential difference across R will be equal to IR. Okay, so if you haven't watched my previous video, please watch that. That is the charging and discharging, or the growth or decay of current in LR circuit. Okay, so it is very similar topic. These two topics are very similar, so please go through that also. Okay, so as E is the EMF of battery. Okay, so using Kirchhoff's second rule, the Kirchhoff voltage rule, that is summation over the potential over across a closed circuit, that is 0, we can write it as E is equal to Q by C plus IR. Okay, and if I am talking about when Q is equal to Q naught, that is when Q attains its maximum value, then I is equal to, we know I is equal to dq by dt, but in that case if it maximum value, then I will be 0 here. So our equation will be left with E is equal to Q by C plus that term will be 0. Okay, because I is 0, so it will be Q naught upon C. So we will put here the value of E in the equation. So it will be E is equal to, if E is Q naught over C, then it will be Q naught over C plus it is equal to Q by C plus IR. Okay, then it will be Q naught minus Q upon C is equal to IR, and then we can write I is equal to dq by dt. So it will be dq over dt into R. Okay, so our equation will become here like dq upon dq naught minus q is equal to dt upon RC. So if we integrate this equation both sides, then what we will get, log base E Q naught minus Q, it is equal to T upon RC plus K. Okay, so from this also minus sign will come here, and if at T equal to 0, charge will also be 0, so this will be 0, then we can write minus log base E Q naught is equal to, this will be 0, so it will be K. So here we got the value of K is equal to minus log base E Q naught. We will put this value of K in this equation and we will get minus log base E Q naught minus Q is equal to minus T upon RC plus log base E Q naught. Then we will write it as Q naught minus Q upon Q naught. It is equal to e to the power minus T over RC, and this can be written as 1 minus Q upon Q naught. It is equal to e to the power minus T over RC, and this thing can be written as Q upon Q naught is equal to 1 minus e to the power T over RC, and Q is equal to Q naught 1 minus e to the power T upon RC. So this equation which I have got here is the decay equation. Okay, and in this equation the time constant or the decay it is the growth equation. I am sorry, by mistake. So it is the growth equation, and here tau is RC, time constant. So we can write it as Q is equal to Q naught 1 minus e to the power minus T upon tau. So this equation can be written as this. So this is the time constant tau. Okay, and if I put here T equal to tau, then our equation will become Q is equal to Q naught 1 minus e to the power T. It will be 1 because T and tau is equal, so it will be Q naught 1 minus 1 upon E, and it will be Q naught 1 minus 1 upon 2.718, and after solving it, it will be 0.632 Q naught, and it can be written as 63.2% Q naught. So here we define the value of definition of time constant as the time taken to grow its 63.2% of the maximum value of charge. Okay, so this was all about the growth. And one more thing, the growth curve will be like this. Okay, so it will be the growth curve. Sorry, let me draw again. The charging, okay, we are talking about charging, and charging will be like this, starting from 0 and attaining to a maximum value. Okay, so this is charging of capacitor. Okay, and this is 0, and this is its maximum value charge. This is charge, and this is time axis. This is charging curve. Okay, now let's talk about the decay or the discharge of capacitor. So for discharging, what we have to do, we have to switch off the K. So as soon as the battery is disconnected, the charge will start discharging. Okay, it has reached to its maximum value Q naught. Okay, so at time t equal to 0, we have charge Q naught, that is the maximum value of charge. So with the passage of time, the charge will decrease. So the equation that using Kirchhoff rule that we have written is E is equal to Q by C plus IR. So in this, as battery is disconnected, so we will put E equal to 0. It will be Q by C plus IR. So we can write it as IR is equal to minus Q by C, or we can write I is equal to dQ by dt into R is equal to minus Q by C, and this further can be written as dQ upon Q is equal to 1 upon RC dt. So what you have to do is you have to integrate this equation, and after integrating this equation, dQ upon Q is equal to integral 1 over RC dt. So we will get here log base EQ is equal to minus T upon RC plus a constant of integration. Okay, so if you put here T equal to 0, so at T equal to 0, we have charge equal to Q naught. Okay, so it will be log base EQ naught, it is equal to 0 plus K. So K is equal to log base Q naught. So we'll put here the value of K in the equation. So we'll get log base E Q is equal to minus t by RC plus log base E Q naught. So it will be log base E Q minus log base E Q naught is equal to minus t upon RC, and in the exponential form we can write, so it will be, first of all write it as this form, then Q by Q naught is e to the power minus t by RC, and Q is equal to Q naught e to the power minus t by RC, where tau is equal to RC, time constant, so we can write Q is equal to Q naught e to the power minus t by tau. So this we have got here the decay or the discharge equation. Okay, so in this case decay, we have the maximum value of current, or we have the maximum value of charge at time t equal to 0, and as soon as the time passages, the charge will decay. Okay, this is the maximum value, and this is the discharging of capacitor. This is the Q axis. Okay, so in this case, what will be the definition? We put tau equal to RC here, so Q is equal to Q naught e to the power minus 1 Q naught over E, then that is equal to Q naught over 2.718, that is equal to 0.368 Q naught, that is 36.8% Q naught. So we got here the time constant as the time taken for the capacitor to discharge to it 36.8% of the maximum value. So here from this also we can take out the physical significance of tau or the time constant. That is, if time constant tau RC is small, then the charging and discharging will be very faster, will occur very rapidly. Okay, but if tau equal to RC is larger, so in that case it will occur very slowly. Okay, so this was all about this. If you have any doubts, you can put in the comment section. So thanks for watching.